I'm I'm being used by God to His service at meron akong sariling buhay na happy kasi alam ko na ginagawa ko ang tama at mabuti para sa lahat. Yun lang po ang lagi kong nasa isip. Wag mo nang isipin, wag ka nang magpaka-stress. Importante, happy ka.
Yes.
Okay? Sige.
Yes, ma'am. And addition for that, ma'am, build more trust to the teachers as a leader. Yes, ma'am. Then, next, Ma'am Ivy, maximize your unique value. Leaders overcome leadership challenges and create value for their organization by focusing on the unique contribution only they can make. Understanding what whose unique values are for you and delegating anything else allows you to maximize the value you create for the organization. Yes, kailangan po natin yan. So, respect, kailangan natin yan sa kanila. So, kailangan lagi tayo pag mayroon tayong seminars or ano sa schools, kailangan po natin yan, ma'am. Kailangan natin ng lagi nating maintindihan kung ano ang mga problema ng bawat teachers natin. Kailangan nating alukuyin o kung ano yung anuhin natin sila na i-porsige natin sila o i-challenge natin sila or yung purpose natin kasi ma-achieve yung goals natin Kaya so dapat natin yung values na binibigay natin sa ating mga teachers bilang school head or bilang leaders, kailangan po yan, ma'am. So, lagi natin dapat unawain ang bawat problema ng isang teacher, hindi lang isa ang pagtutuunan mo ng pansin. Lagi na lang yung isang teacher ang laging pinapakinggan ni ma'am. Ako hindi na lang pinapakinggan. So, dapat po yung as a leader, yung ating pagbibigay ng sa kanila is division of labor, sabi nga nila. Tapos yung sinasabi natin na kailangan yung pakikisama natin is balance lang, walang pinipiling mas mataas, mas mababa. Kailangan po yun sa ating organization kasi kung hindi natin magiging yung respeto sa mga kasamahan natin, kailangan lahat uunawain natin kung ano man ang problema sa isang organization or sa isang schools. Kasi kung hindi natin gagawin yon, parang magkakaroon ng mga issues and concerns yung ibang teachers para sa isang leader. So, yun po ang ibig sabihin nun, ma'am. Next, Ma'am Ivy. Ayan. Number 4, get role clarity. Understand what the core responsibility are for your role and what are the secondary responsibilities or even work that belongs to someone else. So, as a leader, kailangan po natin, meron po tayo, sinasabi natin dyan, pag bilang school head, ginagawa natin ng coordinatorship yung mga teacher natin, kung ano ba ang role nila, ano ba yung ganito. So, dapat po, clear ang kanilang gagawin or yung responsibility ng bawat teacher. As a leader, kailangan po yun ibigay natin sa kanila para maunawaan nila kung ano ba. Ako yung gumagawa nung isa pero si ma'am pala ang naka-coordinator. So, kailangan po nating i-clear sa kanila kung ano ba yung mga responsibilities as a teacher ng ating mga teacher sa isang schools bilang as a leader. So, para po meron tayong yung parang meron tayong sinasabi sa isang samahan o sa isang school na maganda yung banding ba ma'am? So yung sa isang school kasi pag clear yung role ng bawat isa o ng as a leader and the teachers, yung role nila kasi kung yung banding is clear, maganda yung yung role nila, maganda yung banding ng isang samahan ng isang school kasi walang male-left behind na teacher. Pag ganun po yung clarity yung role ng leader, ma'am. Walang mabibehind na teacher, lalo na sa mga reporting, kung ganun po ang gagawin ng isang leader. Next, ma'am Ivy. So, There are 4 keys lang yan, ano, Ma'am Ivy? Meron pa ba, Ma'am Ivy?
Yes po, Ma'am Leia. That is the end of the topic.
Ay,
Okay.
Yes po.
wow.
By the way po, Ma'am Ellie is the one who is presenting the slide.
Ay, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Before we end po, Ma'am Ellie, let's have our quotation po.
Oh, sige.
Ayan. Dear classmates, please bear in mind always that sooner we will be one of the leaders. So please bear in mind that leaders instill in their people a hope for success and a belief in themselves. Positive leaders empower people to accomplish their leaders. So we are very lucky po no na we became teacher first before someday magiging leader tayo. So ngayon pa lang po, tama po. Pa-type naman po dyan sa chat box ng number 1 kung nakarelate po kayo sa lahat ng mga sinabi ni Ma'am Leia at ni Professor Aquino. Pa-type naman po sa chat box kung nandiyan pa kayo at nakarelate kayo sa lahat ng mga sinabi. Actually ako po, relate po ako sa mga sinabi po ni Prof kanina because I'm also experiencing from the beginning of my career in public school up to this moment po, talagang yung mga sinabi po ni Prof, tama po sa akin talaga yon. Talagang tumatak talaga sa akin. Ayan. So, ayan, agree din po ako sa sinabi ni Prof kanina na our leaders, our school heads are preparing us. Something leader. Parang ang ano po kasi nun, di ba, pag tinatanong tayo, anong gusto mong, ano yung plan mo sa buhay? You wanted to be a leader. Pero, yung leader, na alam mo yung tama, kasi maswerte po tayo, nakikita natin yung mga ginagawa ng mga school heads natin, which is may positive at may negative. Na someday, pag naging leader tayo, yung positive, i-carry on natin yon someday. Pero yung mga medyo negative or need ng improvement, syempre isi-set aside natin yun at itatama natin. So yun po talaga yung pinakamagandang experience natin as teacher na someday ay magiging mga school heads or magiging school leader din po. So, ayan, thank you so much po.
Yes, Ma'am Ivy.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Lahat po ng
Ma'am.
sinabi ninyo, patama po talaga sa amin lahat dito yon. Ayan, so thank you po for listening in behalf of our group.
Yes.
Ito po pala yung aming mga references tsaka yung mga reporters po.
Thank you. I
Ayan.
appreciate that. May I just tell everyone, after your presentation, submit to me your slides. We'll be needing those sa ACAD po. May I now give the floor to Sir Harold this time. Thank you guys. Great job. I'm so happy.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, mga ma'ams. Yay!
Sir Harold, are you there? Harold Kabusura. Medyo hindi pa ready yata. We proceed to Ma'am Rosemary Guillermo. Hello? Can you hear me, guys? No.
Ma'am, we can hear you.
How about Teacher Margarita Pare?
Loud and clear po, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, Margarita. You ready? Any purpose study group kayo po?
Okay. So, good morning po sa inyo lahat. I'm going to, wait lang po, present ko muna po.
Ano pa tawag dyan? Ha? Spell mo nga. Oh, what did I say? Ha? Did I say sport?
Ay.
Ha? Huwag mo akong gagawin ano ha?
Hello. Wait. Naka-ano na po ba? Ano po ang nakikita niyo sa aking
Yan,
presentation?
nakapresent na, but then, parang pwedeng i-present mo siya by slide.
Mas magaling ka ba sa
Yes.
akin?
Opo, okay. Wait po
Ha? What did I say?
Ay,
Share
parang,
slide.
iba po ka ata yung nakalabas.
Hindi
Yes,
right.
yeah.
Wait lang po. Wait lang.
Tapos i-repeat mo, fork or fork? Huwag mo akong tutulad sa mami mo, ha?
What about this one? Okay
Yes.
na.
Okay na po.
Okay. Wait a minute. Naka-full screen na po ba? Not yet.
Yeah.
Pa-F5 na lang, ma'am. Pa-F5 na lang po.
F5.
Huh? Or are you bullying me? Listen carefully. Ay, Kane, punta nga kayo dito.
Hello? Okay na po? Parang nawala ako.
Wala pa.
Okay. Wala pa, ma'am.
Nawala, ma'am.
Ma'am, wala po.
Kaya pa po mag-slide.
Actually, nung pinindot ko kasi yung F5 na wala ako. Anyway, okay.
I'm
Okay.
wrong.
What about
You
this
don't
one?
have to
Okay na po ba?
laugh
Yes,
at me. You don't have to tell me why.
Okay, siguro mag-stick na lang ako dito sa sa ganito. Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Ma'am, sorry, sila daw pa po.
Students, kindly, yung mga natin, upan natin para marinig po ang ating mga reporters. Maraming salamat po. Kindly turn off your microphone, please.
When I make the drama,
Right now, Margarita.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay. So,
then why you do that?
I am Margarita Parcare Barba from Taytay Rizal. And I am also a public school teacher now. My topic is all about the qualification of a good leader. Actually, habang nakikinig po ako sa inyong mga report, sabi ko, siguro dapat yata ako yung nauna. Anyway, talagang ganun, may flow. So, let's start.
Lang, Sir Margarita, you just,
Yes.
add once na lang siguro kung sakali na they touch part of your report para maiksihan na lang yung
Yeah, okay. So, my report for this morning is about the qualification of a good leader. But let's start with this word. What is leadership? According to John Maxwell, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. And from Warren Bennis, it defined as capacity to translate vision into reality.
Sir Margarita, your slides are not moving. Hindi nag-move sa next slide po.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh my God. Okay, sige. Hindi ko na lang po siya ipo-full screen kasi nagkakaroon ng problema sa ko. Anyway, siguro it's okay lang naman po siguro kung ganito lang siya. Okay, nakapasok na po. Okay. Okay. So, if we look it from Google, the leadership, we will find endless definition of leadership by the great minds and leaders themselves. But through our day-to-day experiences and encounters, we do realize that leadership has something to do to other lives. It can influence to believe, act, and work with perseverance to meet the greater good. But we have to understand that the good one must possess effective leadership qualities that help achieve higher goals and objectives. Okay, what are these qualifications of a good leader? I got 25 qualifications of a good leader, and ano ko lang po ito para mas mabilis ko itong mailahad sa inyong lahat. So, I have 25 leadership qualifications or qualities that makes us a great leader. Number one, we have the integrity. Integrity is a core quality that every leader must possess. You cannot run any business successfully if you lack integrity. According to Brian Tracy, the author of Self-Development, says that whenever he holds a strategic business meeting, the first value every executive agrees on is integrity. Leaders must know that integrity is the foundation of good leadership, and one must stand for their beliefs. No matter how hard a situation, a good leader inspires with his principles without compromising. They refrain from making false promises or take shortcuts, choosing thoughts and action over personal gain. Delivering the promises as ethically and morally grounded is necessary to pay the dividend in the long run. And number two, next is the innovative. Innovative people are always open to new ideas and discussion. An innovative leader, of course, is not a creative genius with thought-provoking ideas but gives others the freedom to develop their ideas. Always find people with great ideas who lack the will, determination, and fear of taking any actions. But innovative leaders are not one of them. Innovative people are always open to new ideas and discussions, as I've said. They listen to everyone actively and also motivate others to think out of the box. This quality gives them an edge over others since they are always hunting the creativity and innovations. As the innovative leader, Steve Jobs himself said, innovations distinguish between a leader and a follower. Next is honesty. One of the essential leadership qualities is the possession of honesty. Honesty is expected from leaders to garner trust and respect from people for reliability. Moreover, we look up to people who are loyal to their words and are accountable. Thus, honesty is the most valued trait for any business leader or any leader in general. Hence, leadership can be defined in one word, and that is honesty, as Earl Weaver stated. Number four is active listening. According to John Baldoni, the roots of effective leadership lie in simple things, one of which is listening. Listening to someone demonstrates respect. It shows that you value their ideas and are willing to hear them. Active listening is an excellent quality to have when it comes to leadership. Good leaders listen to people with great attention and sincerity. It helps them understand people and their perspectives. Active listening builds trust and relationship in the long run. It means two-way. We have to be a good listener. As I called as the good leader should be a good follower. So we have to listen everybody who wants to share or something to share ideas. It's a two-way. Next, good leaders communicate with care. Focus on the person and the message. They don't interrupt and acknowledge what is being said. And that is what the world needs, leaders who listen to its people. Acquiring this skill is not easy. It needs self-awareness and humility to respect others' thoughts. And that's very, very true. Number 5, self-confidence. Self-confidence is found abundantly amidst true leaders. Hence, they know about their competencies and leadership qualities. They are sure about their competencies and leadership skills, have sense of self-assurance and self-esteem, and most importantly, believe that they can make a difference. Self-confidence is critical for leadership because it gives the wings to take risks, accomplish goals, and fly high. Organizational leaders take charge themselves and march with positivity and confidence. It allows them to make immediate decisions, solve organizational problems and conflict. Good leaders take full responsibility and quick actions without passing on issues, ignoring or procrastinating. Number 6 is the visionary. As Jack Ma, a leader should be visionary and have more foresight than an employee. A visionary leader is far-sighted and driven and inspired by what company can become. Visionary leaders work hard for the greater good and keep themselves updated with time and change. Ensuring a vision for the future with perseverance and keeping everybody invested in the process is what a visionary leader does. A visionary leader does not hold back to take risks and unconventional decision. Dapat is the good leader should always be looking forward for a for betterness, for the good effect or for the good outcome of what plan they have. Next, for seventh qualification, we have the strong communicator. Excellent communication is the key to good leadership. An effective leader knows how to put across his message. They are good orators and communicate to get his her work done. I really appreciate those leaders who have a good skills in communication, a strong communication skills. They are not harsh. They choose words and expressions which suit the situation and allow others to express their thoughts and ideas. They understand how important it is to have good communication skills. They are very conscious and learn from others' behaviors, which gives them a deep understanding of human complexities. Next, number 8, delegation. Actually, I heard this word uh, kanina when the one of the speaker mentioned this. Delegation is very important. Proper delegation is very, very important for a good leader. So, good leader should have the ability to delegate effectively. It's a good leadership quality, and that's very true. A good leader who knows how to delegate wisely and make best out of it. Delegation is a crucial for maximizing productivity and team performance. A leader is the busiest person in any organization. So as Ma'am Marilyn mentioned a while ago about what she experienced when it comes to be a good leader, I said this, she's a very good leader. Um, Nakakatuwa kasi for some reason na good leader should uh, always um, make sure na yung kanyang mga subordinates is always in a good track. Okay? Therefore, knowing when and how to delegate gives them more time for their most important work. Also, an essential factor to note here is that the ability to delegate does not limit to delegating tasks to others. It also means having the awareness of understanding of who has the necessary skills and expertise to complete the task. Mindful delegation is vital to save time and future inconveniences. Number nine is decision-making skills. This is one of the very important qualification of a good leader. Good leaders are decisive and know how to help the organization, employees, stockholders, and customers. You will never envision a leader who is unclear and uncertain. Good leaders are aware of the fact of how their decisions can make or break businesses. They evaluate a given circumstance many a time before coming to any conclusion. They collect the necessary information required before making any announcements. Also, they do believe rumors but examine a situation or a problem themselves before making a decision. Number 10 is a problem solving skills. Leadership roles are not only limited to management or delegating. Today, for any business leaders or as a teacher, the spectrum of leadership responsibilities have evolved. For the proper functioning of an organization, leaders must have problem-solving skills and an eye for analyzing the situation to make better decisions. When it comes to effective leadership, problem-solving skills are crucial. Good leaders have this innate ability to respond to problems. They are equipped with the ability to identify and define problems, make the analysis, use data, and communicate to solve these issues. Cultivating strong problem-solving skills is vital for any leader to eliminate barriers. Next, as Ma'am Marilyn mentioned earlier, leader or good leader must have an attitude. And not only an attitude or a good attitude, but qualification uh, um, um, in particular is we have to be fair attitude. We all have personal biases. One who can think and act beyond this loop is what makes them different from the crowd. These biases are one of the factors why most leaders fail to achieve greater heights. Good leaders are fair to the employees and the organization's processes. They acknowledge the good and always make room for everyone to thrive together. And I know and I believe that Mama Marilyn agree with this. They understand that nothing significant has ever been achieved with an attitude that is unfair and biased. Even if it does, the sustainability of the outcome is always questionable. Good leaders keep biases and unfairness out of the window and create a culture that does not promote or acknowledge this attitude. Next is the inquisitiveness. Have you ever watched great leaders sharing stories and their experiences in TED Talks? I, I presume you have. Or if you haven't, I recommend you do it. You would realize how knowledgeable or curious these leaders are and how they are always open to learning new things. Their thoughts, ideas, and perceptions are unique and thought-provoking.
Yeah.
Next is the reason behind this is their inquisitiveness and curiosity from life. They pursue various interests and keep themselves invested in it. They are open to broadening their spectrum through art, technology, and science. And in fact, although words know how, this quality helps them build a rational and positive attitude towards any problems. That's what I've got from Marilyn earlier when she mentioned this attitude, the kind of attitude. At totoo po yun. Kasi naniniwala po ako na the leader or the our head, school head knows who is the best one, who is the best person to be promoted. Kaya nga sabi nga po, you follow first before you complain. Tama po ba, Marilyn? And I always heard that to our superior. We need to follow before we complain. Next is self-motivated. According to Napoleon Hill, the great leaders of business, industry, finance, the great artists, poets, musicians, and writers, or even teachers, all become great because they develop the power of self-motivation. One of the essential leadership traits of good leaders is their ability to motivate others. And that's how I really appreciate Marilyn. She motivated me well. That's why I'm here with you, speaking with you and reporting this kind of my topic on reports. Good leaders always motivate their employees or their subordinates and boost their morale when needed. They sail their boat smoothly even in hazardous situations. They keep themselves self-motivated and set an example to follow. Next is the humility, one of the words also mentioned earlier. Humble leaders make the best leaders. And that's very, very true. In seminal book Good to Great by Jim Collins shows extensive research data on how humble and willful leaders help their companies grow and sustain their market position. Humble leaders make the best leaders, of course. Humility is not the first trait that comes to mind when we think about leadership, but it is one of the essential qualities of a good leader. It is because humility often gets overshadowed by the flamboyant, celebrated leadership qualities. Humble and willful leaders understand the fact that leadership is all about working for the greater good. And I know that everybody will agree with this. They lead, transform, not dominate. Am I right? They are aware of their strengths and weaknesses and always yearn to learn and contribute more. Next is we care for others. Good leaders, humble leaders make the best leaders because they care for others. According to Brian Tracy, the best leaders have a high consideration factor. They care about their people. Good leaders understand the value of the balance between work and life. They know that people's health and wellness associated with the organization play an important role in attaining success. They inspire their team members and make sure that the staff, the clients, beneficiaries, and customers feel trusted. They understand the importance of appreciating and recognizing employees and creating mutual respect and understanding within the organization. They work towards giving them an environment where everyone can flourish. Next is the self-discipline. Good leadership is in developing discipline in others. Tama? Tama po, di po ba? Good leaders are self-disciplined and have good time management skills. They encourage a culture where people are disciplined. This is a quality in which people can adapt themselves with persistence. John C. Maxwell stated, when you are self-disciplined and set an example, you motivate others to follow. Great leaders always have self-discipline without exception. In an organization where everything is fast-paced and employees get occupied with so much workload, being more disciplined can help achieve more, keep the environment.
Doon mo na iwan mo kasi yung phone mo dito. Yeah, I will leave it here and I need to charge it.
Qualification, emotional intelligence. It is the capability to identify, manage, evaluate, and understand our own emotions and the people around us. According to psychologist Daniel Goleman, has 5 components. Emotion has 5 components. Self-awareness, one is self-awareness, self-regulations, empathy, motivations, and social skills. Good leaders are self-aware, act in control, take calculated decisions without getting carried away. They understand others' perspectives without being cynical. They are self-motivated and have strong social skills, which help them build connections and healthy relationships. This explains that good leaders have a high degree of emotional intelligence. This is why L is one of the essential leadership attributes.